I just finished reading this and I have been screaming through this book. This was amazing. What a fantastic story. I am talking about The Dawn of the North by Demi Winters, and this comes from the Ashen series. And I feel like we need to talk about the fact that this might be more so a fantasy romance than a romantasy, especially after this current book. I completely agree with this comment that it is my favorite book of the series. I thought Kingdom of Claw was my favorite book of the series, but no, she has done a phenomenal job with this third book. It was amazing. I love all the characters. These characters, by the way, are so well written. I really like how she has developed all of these characters that are so intriguing and are so different from each other. It's still like this lovable kind of moving towards a found family. And I would like more of that, honestly. In the next two books, I want to see more of that. I want to see more of them working as a team. I feel like, honestly, you could have ended it here. It was a good culmination of things. It was amazing. I am kind of doubtful what we're getting in 4 and 5. Yes, we know, there are things unresolved, but this seemed almost like a finale of a book. It was that powerful. I loved how all the threads came in together, how she weaved the story up to the kind of conclusion we got in the last chapter. I think the last like three chapters, I would say. It was amazing. It was phenomenal. It was nail biting. I was at the edge of my seat, and I don't know if I have felt like this in a long time for a romantasy. And I've been struggling back and forth a little bit on this. I don't know whether this is a romantasy. Sometimes I feel like it is. But then I also think it is quite fantasy forward. It's not just romance forward. We are focused on a lot of the fantasy and world building that's happening around the protagonists. And I think if people are going into this series thinking that romance is all they're going to get and there's not going to be any world building, I think that's kind of not fair to the book. I think an appropriate way to describe